is that Igbanke today, under Orion local government, have no direct access to the Orion local government headquarters. If you go to the right, before we access Abudu, which is the Orion local government headquarters, we need to cross another local government, Umude, to access our local government headquarters. If you go to the left, before Igbanke will access Abudu, which is the headquarters of Orion local government, we need to access Delta State, precisely Eka South in Delta State before we can access it. So nature has actually made Igbanke not to be part of Benin. So whatever we are pressing on, I want to announce to us that nature and by God's divine providence, by God's divine plan, has actually vested Igbanke or ceded Igbanke to Anioma. So we are not fighting a lost battle. How can it be said that you want to access your local government, you need to pass through another state to your own local government headquarters? It's unheard of. It's unheard of. There is no direct access, but we have direct access to Anioma. All right, that's for the record. In summary, being included in the proposed Anioma state will help us unite with our kids and kin and address the issue of socio-cultural exclusion and discrimination. It will aid in preserving our cultural heritage and bring growth and development to Igbanke land. There is no gainsaying that Igbanke is grossly underdeveloped in terms of infrastructure, roads, railway, schools, hospital, rural gratification, among others. The hospital Igbanke have today was built in the 60s by our late brother Ogbomodia. Since then, there have not been government presence in Igbanke, whether local or state. So we have every reason to go to where we will be taken care of.
A lot of people are beginning to show concern that we have been dragging this for long and we have not been created the state. It's just 1 year that this proposal of Anioma state, it is just 1 year. I don't know why you are overblowing it. Somebody is saying in Twitter, 2 years you have been wasting time with Anioma state. No, it's just 1 year. However, this is not a military era. This is a democratic era. This is the first thing you must understand. That for you to create Anioma state, there will be constitutional amendment. Yes. So that is why the committee that are thinking of creating Anioma state creation and constitutional amendment committee. So there are going to be laws that will be amended to suit 37 states, not 36 again. What we are using now is 1999 constitutional amendment. Now we are going to be having amended law of 2025 to suit, to bring in Anioma state into existence, to flow with other states and the laws governing the country. You must understand this. So that's why it's taking longer processes. In the military era, they could create a state without consulting you. But in this case, they need to consult the people involved. There are going to be legislature and judiciary, executive, all coming to play. And the people, because it's the government of the people, for the people, by the people. So the people, referendum going to come before the state will be created. And it's going to be taking other processes. Calm down. We are on this matter. And I know so many people have been saying the state will not be created, this and that. You are just wasting time. Network is just wasting their time. Well, let it waste our time. It's not your own. Exactly. I remember when we first said Anioma state will be created, you would say we are wasting time. Until we started saying that one state to be created. But none of you talk again. You will be here. I know you are an unbeliever. So many people say, the government, democratic government can never create a state. Democratic government can create a state. The law is there. Once you fulfill the requirement of the law, the state will be created for you. And as it is now, we have even exceeded the fulfillment of the law. The other processes is just due process we are following, so that they can create the state. We have meet all the requirements. Local government, mineral resources, people supporting it, bill pass, from the lower chamber to the higher chamber, we have all been passing all those ones. Second reading, we're waiting for the third reading, we're going for the public reading, then we'll go for referendum, then we'll become signed. States, number of states that will support it, the laws are there. There are number of state governors that will support for the state they have created. We have been able to lobby and got that number. I exceeded the number. So all this one you're talking does not enter paper. I'm just giving you a clue. However, I want to make emphasis on Igbanke trying to join Anioma, because a lot of people have seen that Anioma is visible, but everybody concerned is the Igbo-speaking people in Edo State. Remember, it's not only in Edo State we have Igbo-speaking people. We have in Kogi, have in Bayelsa, have in Benue. But these ones are paramount due to the marginalization they are seeing, because there are few in that state. In Kogi, there are more than 600. In Benue, there are more than 500, if not more than. But at least these ones are few. And they are facing more marginalization than what they are facing in Kogi. We have not had any crises or people in Kogi shouting they are Igbo or not Igbo. And I know say the denier there, but we don't have issues of that kind. But here in Edo, you saw what happened last when Oba Obini want to suspend their kings. You know, I posted a video of the Iru vice president coming to speak on the platform, on the World Press Conference, talking about how they are being marginalized, how they are being treated. Iru is an Igbo community in Edo State. Ekpo, Uwarinozo, there are Igbo communities there. But Igbanke has taken the bull by the horn. Now, you heard the man saying in that video that for them to access their local government, they need to turn around, follow data. If they go by the left and if they go by the right, they need to turn around. But they need to follow another local government to see it. Now, he is not saying there's not access road, because most of you don't have sense. There's an access road, but the access road will pass another local government for them to see their local government headquarters. Maybe you understand it. That means they automatically somewhere, their local government they attach them to, the landmass do not join them. Another local government call them off. Just like somebody is here, another local government is in the center before you see them. They join them to these people. They have to either follow data here and turn them and go to here, or they have to follow another local government pass it there. They're not saying there's no access road. They're just saying that they have to pass another local government to access their local government headquarters. That will tell you they are not supposed to be together. Imagine for you to go to Nigerian capital, you have to follow another country, Cameroon, for you to go there. The natural boundary has already, nature has already seceded them to Delta, Eka, which they belong to. Now, I've said it time without number that even nature itself share boundaries. So they use these natural features, which we call landmarks, to great state. And that's why people can easily say that Asaba to this place is called Delta. Because nature, Asaba has already divided the land between us and Onitsha. But that doesn't mean that we and Onitsha people are not brothers. We in Obaru, we and Obaru are not brothers. We and Obosi are not brothers. We and Ogidi are not brothers. We and Obunike are not brothers. That doesn't take it away. That the water divided us does not take it away. Like I keep saying is that the Ebu community is in Anioma today, in Delta. But that doesn't take away that the Ebu and the Galas in Kogi State are brothers. It doesn't take away. The Omambala people are in Anambra, and there are some Omambala people in Kogi today. That's why we're talking about Igbo community in Kogi. The river has divided them, but that doesn't take away they are not brothers. There are Kakandas in the Kogi State. There are Kakandas in Anambra, whether in one village or two villages. But then, it doesn't take away they are not. Now, I'm using our own to give an example. But when I now said, Igbos are in Benue, Igbos are in Kogi, you are angry. I'm telling you those who are not Igbos that are with us. Part of the people that attended this conference is an Olukumi man. Their people came from Ondo and settled in Anioma. They migrated in Anioma. Nobody is chasing them. They're even following to struggle that they want Anioma. They are supporting Anioma agitation. But you, when nothing concern you, Yoruba person, Benin person, are the one fighting it. Those who share boundaries, they booze, they look at me, the Yoruba community among us, they are even supporting Anioma. That's what we're talking about. If we are not doing them well, why would they be supporting Anioma? If we are treating them bad, if we are marginalizing them, if we are threatening them the way people are threatening others, if our king are suspending their king, would they be happy to share the same state with us? The reason for state creation first is not for tribal identification. The first reason to create a state is to bring government, democracy, dividends of democracy closer to the people. Governance closer to the people. Because the president cannot oversee the 250 million Nigeria. So a state governor can now oversee the 9 local governments. It will be easier to bring development closer to us. And we pray that as we create Anioma state, we all also will join hands together to vote and campaign for a better person to be our first governor. That is the way forward. Remember, Akuluno. I am soliciting for money online, not because I'm a beggar. I'm an ambassador of the Way City Estate and also a rector of Selling Estate. And tomorrow night, he say, people know they sell land. They sell land and advertise, and here I have a job. I'm not jobless. Because when I ask for money online for you to support our conference, you begin to say, he's now begging money. No, I'm not a beggar. Asking this because I can't be using money, my own money, for 50 million worth of project. I can't be using my money. I need you to support us. Ibuloni Igbo, support us. If 1,000 people give us 1,000, we've gotten millions that we need to make the project go. That's what we are asking for. You know, Sammy, we've gotten money. So we need that. And the money we're asking is not because we are beggars. I'm not jobless, like I said. You know, I'm marketing a lot of products. I want to use the opportunity to thank those who have supported us in the past, and also thank one of my biggest fans, Obiora, the shoemaker. He saw me and he gave me a fancy pass. If you need the fancy pass, you can DM me. I will send his number. Thank you and God bless you. I'm out of here, John.